Shaman it is. What kind of crazy talk, I know, right? Oh, baby, whack-a-knoll. That's what I'm talking about. I actually kind of like Plague of Murlocs. I also kind of don't sometimes. Let's take a Prize Vendor. I feel like in my Shaman decks, man, drawing a card is so nice. I think drawing a card is so nice sometimes. Scorcher's good. Man, Engineer's fun. I don't think Shaman has any cool mechs that we can specifically kind of target, but just nice to get card draw, card generation in Shaman. And sometimes you have like a Lightning Bolt and a Lightning Storm, a Scorcher, and a Earthquake, and it's like you can clear all these boards, but you can't do anything. I think it would be better to have well-statted minions, claw machines, potentially amalgams maybe on curve on turn 3. This card's sick. I like this card too. This has got to be better. This card's really cool. I want to take the cool Shaman cards when we get them. Peasant, great. Any deck, I think you're just happy to just put a Shaman or a Peasant in and draw a card, especially for Shamans that, again, just need that opportunity to draw one. You can always go Peasant, Coin, Whack-a-Knoll, and while it's not Peasant, Coin, Ramming Mount or whatever, it's still pretty dang good. Unanswered. Guidance is a blast. Rider's awful. Egg is, I mean, I'd play an Egg. I'd take it over Rider for sure, but Guidance is good and fun. Investment opportunities, kind of cool. Probably will end up with some overload, but I'll just take the Hog Rancher. So it's still a good card. It's a better card. Very consistent. Don't know too many overload cards you really care about. If you got a Yogg and you could play this to draw another spell, like sure, maybe, but it's kind of dumb. Chieftain's not a bad card, honestly. It's a decent 2 with upside with Prize Vendor, Magic Fin, Amalgams. Medic's good too. Suspect's okay. I think I'm actually going to just take the Chieftain because I'm feeling a deck that gets a Magic Fin in it, and I feel like it's going to be fun to generate a bunch of cool legendaries. Well, why generate them when you can just draft them? Silas, I think, is the best card here. It's still a fun card. It's fun too because it just lets you win the game. Cairn's good. Cairn's very good these days. And hold on a second, let me give you a little volume on those. Baron Geddon's still really good, man. 7/7 Geddon is great, but I'll just take Silas. It's kind of just like an auto win. It says like you in Paladin and Shaman especially, where I can give them a totem. It's like that's delightful. Not the worst. Tiny Finn's Caravan, great looking gold card. One of my top 75 favorites. Let's go Amalgam here, though. Amalgam's just good. Elemental, Murloc synergy. Probably better Murloc synergy to have more Murlocs before you even take this anyway. There's also Elemental synergy in the class, and you can always get some funky Dragon synergy. So many Elementals offered. Yeah, you get a lot of Elementals. 1, 2. Don't know if we've passed any, but you get a lot offered. Plague is okay again. Egg is okay. I just think buff is so good. It's such a good 3-drop. It's like you get 1 buff. It's insane. You can go off with it. You kind of can't lose. Wow. I want all 3 so badly. I think it's close even. I think the right pick is probably just Pitcroc. But man, Witch's Cauldron is a totally underrated card and really fun. And Granite, you just don't get to see that often. Is already very good in our deck. 2 good discounts. Just and when it was a 4/5, this card was nutty. 4/4 is a much better stat line for it, but much worse that I'm getting it now. Might be the 3rd best card here. I'm gonna take it and hope that I get more elementals offered. Cauldron? Yeah, you could. I take a lot of cauldrons. Trust me, I do. I just think the ability to discount the a bunch of elementals, even in your hand, is huge. And taking it this early, we can prioritize elementals, which is kind of cool. I'm going to take this egg, even though it's not right. It's probably better to just take a shitty 5 or a shitty 1. But I'm going to take the egg because I have history buff, and I have, it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to find a reason. Whack-a-Null. I don't love the card. I do like it. I have found that it's a pretty good card in this meta. I have not hated it. Love the Banker. Got more card draw for Shaman. Very good. Raven's nice too. Privateer, these are probably close. I would probably take the Raven because it's more fun. It's an okay card, but we'll go Banker here. Tiny Toys. All right, give me that Revolve. Tiny Toys is a sick card too. Cauldron for fun. Yeah, I'm with you. I do like Cauldron a lot. I think this card's fun too, even though it's a little more straightforward in what it does. It enables you to have very unique games, I feel. Like, you don't see them offered too much, and if you get like the Omega Elemental deck, he might be the best card in your deck. If he's just a 4/4, he was certainly the worst pick. Definitely worse than Cauldron as a 4-mana 4/4 that does nothing. And I think that's kind of fun. I like the build around cards. I like the class cards that you can't see as often. So yeah, I agree. Cauldron's got the more consistent fun and may be more consistently better, actually. Tiny Toys, awesome. Double Tiny Toys, double awesome. It makes a Primordial Protector really sick in this deck. And a Revolve, an auto pick. So that's cool. What up, Big Papa Taze? Good to see ya. Just here drafting some cards. You didn't go to get Kazakus, he activates it. Ooh. Granite? What were we talking about? Did you end up, you didn't go to PAX, right? Somebody told me you were thinking about going and I didn't see you and I felt really bad. I'm gonna take the Trader here. I talked about it earlier. I'd rather just take a card I can trade away. It does nothing than take cards that are gonna be actively bad. It's like obviously it's better than Gurubashi, but we might get a Lightning Storm. We might find some use for it. If we don't find that, we just get rid of it. I like cards like this. I'd rather take a card that I can just make it disappear than take a card that I'm never going to want to draw and I'm always going to be mad I have to play. I'll take the Storm Guard, which I actually think is a really good card too. Serpent Ward, terrible. Captain, not great. Of one pirate. But Stormwind Guard is really good. Wow, double Granite. Alright, give me more Ellies. I disenchanted our golden Granite Forgeborns when they nerfed him, and they gave me full value. But I should have just kept them. This is ridiculous. I should have just kept them. Sandbinder for the almighty Elemental deck. What if we get, what's the best Elemental? What if we get another Baron Geddon offered? What if we had been smart and chose the first Baron Geddon? This is probably the pick. But let's tell the game we want all the elementals. I guess I'll take a Grunt. I don't hate Grunt. I do hate Blatant Decoy. And Zapper, I'm not a big fan of. Should have kept them. We could make them again. That's the thing. You don't lose anything, right? Wow. I want the Morg, but come on. We could play this on turn 4. Coin Forgeborn into Earth Ellie. That's sick. Wow. That's interesting. Worgen or Privateer? I think I'm just gonna take Worgen. We're offered 2 Desert Obelisks. Something to think about. Play an Obelisk, play another Obelisk. They send us a Keck W emote, and then we play Tiny Toys, and then summon 4 more of them. 4 of them. And then all of a sudden we have 6 Desert Obelisks, and then they die in 1 turn. I was thinking about going, but it costs too much. Yeah, it does. It was expensive. I'm gonna take the Initiate here. Mossy Horror would be great to counter all of our Tiny Toys from our opponents. So we're not even gonna draft Mossy and let our opponents know the secret. Defeating our deck. The thing with those cons and stuff, you don't always have the opportunity or the means to go or to spend the money or to take the time off. I really think any of the ones you can make locally or trying to organize like in-person meetups. I know the world is a little different now with COVID, but if the restrictions are down, if people are vaccinated, if people are being responsible and using masks and doing social distancing and stuff, I think that stuff is so valuable as a streamer. I just felt like when I went to TwitchCon 2019, it was such a game changer to meet the guys in person from F2K, just, you know, meet a lot of people face to face. You know, there's people that come to this stream every day, like, man, and they still reminisce about the time they had at TwitchCon or the stories they have, the viewers and the streamers. And it's not to make you feel bad or anything. It's just, if you get the opportunity, I think it's really valuable. That's true for scientific conferences. I bet there is this underrated, you know, kind of human element, this natural element of like spending time with another human, giving them a hug and shaking their hand, sitting down and sharing a beer, grabbing a meal, walking around town and seeing the sights. It's different than just talking to somebody on the internet or whatever. Not that there's anything wrong with either. We'll take this stupid card. Take the Fish Flinger too. It's kind of fun, but we have a little more Murloc synergy. It could benefit us a little more. We could get the Paladin one that gives us an upgraded hero power maybe. We can get Mutinous, which is what it usually seems to give me and gives my opponent dog shit. So this card used to screw me, but now it's like I'm the Mutinous favorite. It gives me the Mutinous. I'll take the Viper here. Could take another Murloc, but if we had a Magic Fin, I would slam this Murloc Hunter. I just think the Viper's a good card. I like it. Take the Ping, I think. Need another 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, some of them aren't good. Sure. Landslide I like. Strongman I don't, so let's take Landslide. Final pick, Plague of the Fukin Murlocs. We could take a Berserker, which is just kind of a better card. Kind of interesting. We could turn all of these into Murlocs maybe, which actually might be an upgrade. It's funny, this deck could have used a payoff, like a Murloc buff card. It could have been good. Or like a Magic Fin. We were offered 4 Murlocs, and we could have taken the 5th pretty reasonably if we already had one. Alright, let's take the Berserker. It's large. How many 4s? It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, whatever. Fuck it. I really want to meet my Twitch friends. Yeah, and it's not to say you can't do it later. Or there won't be more opportunities. Coughing on their toothbrush, spitting in their drink, rubbing eye boogers in their pizza. You know, bonding, of course. Physically compelling them to complete subathon goals. Hey, we're completing. What the fuck? Did you hear that?
Let the games begin.
Never noticed that stereo panning of that whoosh. But yeah, like, could you imagine a Les? Like, if a Les told me to do anything in person, what choice would I have? Anyway, I went back so I could hear that whoosh again. Where's the deck tracker? Is it here? Deck tracker's just frozen, I'm sorry. I think it did an update or something. Napkin Thief paid me to draft the worst deck possible and see if I get 3 wins. It's evolved into a YouTube series. I did that once. I never made a YouTube video out of it because I don't really know how to make YouTube videos. But yeah, it was actually kind of fun, and it was more interesting, if I recall, than I would have thought. It's just, it's hard to do that all the time, and people aren't always going to give you money. And if somebody doesn't give me money for that, then I don't want to do it. But I did that twice, where we redrafted the worst card offered every time.
Look what I found.
Based off of Hearth Arena's base score, not their altered score after you're making your picks or whatever. So like if it whatever, if it values the card 100 and then a 50 and then a 49, you take the 49, and then if the next pick, it really thinks you want 2s, so it gives the other scores like an what's the word? An adjusted score. We would just go off the base, and I think I went 5 and then 4 with 2 different decks, and the decks were god awful, and it felt really good. It felt really good, I remember, to it felt really good to get 5 and 4 wins, I think is what we were able to do. And the games were really interesting actually, because you're at such a disadvantage every turn of every game. You had to like always make the right play, and that's usually not how I play or what I do well or whatever, you know. Ender made 1.5 hours of VOD and made it into 12 minutes. She didn't do that. Yeah, it's fun. That's a pretty good draw, man. Waiting for the article release. Have you done more than one article, or you've just done one? At TwitchCon, I can get a hair from Red and clone him. Well, it'll have to be back hair. It's okay. It wasn't corrupted. Could be worse. Oops. Threw it away for nothing.
Unfortunate.
Wow, my girl Brightwing is here. I hope I don't give him the daddy of the Mac Daddy. Oh my. The opposite. I got the daddy of the Mac Daddy, or the mama of the Mac Mammy. This is gonna be number 2? Gotcha. I guess I wasn't gone that long. It feels like I was gone forever, but yeah. This guy is drunk? It was just a little bit of a miscalculation. I don't know why he wasted... I don't know if he wasted the coin. Maybe he wasted it to get the death as well.
Side voices, please.
Yeah, that's good for him, kind of. But at the same time, you give me a fucking 3/4/6, so... Dude, his minions are too shite to even take. Okay, so we can play the 6. Trade, full trade, push 4. No armor bonus for him. We can also do this. And kill one. And play a banker on an empty board. That's pretty hot too. And it gives us an opportunity to play Brightwing later, which is cool. Instant PP draw. What's PP? What did I get in there? Sorry. Bandbinder, okay. Oh, Primordial Protector. I don't have Primordial Protector in the deck. I wish I did.
Interesting.
It would be phenomenal for this deck. You put in a Primordial, maybe? Replace what? Let's replace like a Gold Road Grunt for a Primordial. And this for a Hex. I think we're in really good position.
Strike out of my
Trade there and just push 4. I kind of don't hate that. If he's pinging stuff, like big whoop, right? They reduce gold rewards. 50 gold for 5 wins seems like a bit of a ripoff. I don't think they did, per se. But you know, in the short term, you're always going to be able to high roll one and low roll one. I think the max for 50 is like. Missed 2? Did I? Maybe. I don't think it matters. I already won the game, so I just kind of gave up.
Righto.
Right?
Righto.
The dark moon says, adventure and excitement await.
Next in line.
But you guys are right. You should always.
Well done.
You should always play well. If I miss 2, then I miss 2. I believe you guys. But yeah, I think the max you can get for 50 is like what, 100 maybe? Around 100? 90? Alright, 1 down. Hey, we're 13-0 in our last 13. Nice little streak. Don't forget, guys, if you have not yet hit the follow button, and you know, it helps me out. If you're thinking about it. I don't know how many followers we got today. 24. Not bad. Maybe we'll hit 30 something. We got a new YouTube video coming out in 11 hours, which is pretty hot.
Let the hunt begin.
Yeah, like we got over 3,000 views, which is absurd on a recent YouTube video. I don't know. I never thought I'd get 3,000 views on a YouTube. This is the same streamer that nearly went 0-6 the other night. Did I? Was that the last stream we did? Hunter went 12-0. It did, yeah. 12-0. I missed you there, bud. I thought I'd see you there. Really would love to play those two, but here we are.
Sworn it went back together.
Could have taken the Anoyo. Actually, didn't really think about it. But Arena's popping off. Yeah, I think there's always an audience for Arena, and in particular, I don't know. I think there's always an audience on Twitch for Hearthstone, where there has always been. Whether there will always, I don't know. There's always been an audience. It's just takes time to get integrated and to grow. Most people are watching Crip or you know, Dog or Tice or Afu. Just thought it was a bit low on the upside. It was 2 wins above what I normally get in the run before. That was 8. Nice. Nice little streak for you, Bull. You deserve it. Yeah, and I'm not saying, you know, I think you should. I wish you would get more gold than they gave you. Come on, give my man Bull you up more gold.
This ends now.
Fuck. Certainly the worst hit. Certainly. I don't even know why I'm trading it. Alright, whatever. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck everything. Fuck this. Fuck that. I guess I could have thrown it in first. No, that wouldn't have worked, right? Maybe it would have. Anything else would have been fine.
Hungry, aren't you?
Whatever. I just want the ability to draw cards, and I want the ability to buff cards.
King's honor, friend.
This ends now.
Hey, Savi, what's up? Sorry, I missed you there. Oh crap. Let's see. That goes to 2. So I can kill it with this. I'm not really worried because we have the anal schlager, the canal schlager. Got it. Gotta be careful to make sure we don't have lethal with this stupid card. Wait, that was my turn? Maybe next turn. 5, 10. 16, 19. Alright, no taunt. I think you won. I think so too. Wait a minute. Is this my only chance? You can have the egg. I'm not too cruel. Oh wow, the robots are yodeling again. Best Silas ever? I don't know about that. Pretty sure I've taken a Deathwing or I don't know, something with a Spike Ridge Steed on it. GG's, not the worst. These 2 games are the same, yeah. Play, Silas, concede. The game was almost perfect except the trades. Like, the trades I made or the buff I got. I got the wrong buff, but I mean, yeah, whatever.
Versus Uther.
Just gave me Sarah, what the hell?
Fear the coming
2-0 on Warlock. Hey, good luck, Sicky. Good luck. I love this card. I'm not keeping a 5 going first. I have a Peasant and an Almighty Egg. They didn't let me finish, but I wanted the Almighty Egg. Unlucky buff that led to mediocre trades? Yeah. I think we might have been able to play it better by throwing something in first, but I'm not entirely sure.
do that.
What do you mean I can't play it? Are they trying to prevent me from playing my Omelet Shaman? I call it my Omelin. Come on, Uther.
What a sight to behold.
You better give me an emote.
Nicely done.
Thank you. Oh, we had the... Was that the game we got the... We got the Grey Bow? That was crazy. Ooh, nasty. The nasty Kablasty. Omelet Druid is the name of my shit Druid deck. Wait, but Omelet is mine. Wasn't that mine? You open up any more packs? Yeah, we've got some... We got 2 holographic birds. We've done pretty well so far today. Not the biggest hits, but we've been getting at least holos and Vs. I don't remember if you were here, but we opened 2 holo birds, which I am a fan of. We opened a lot of packs. We're gonna open a few more. I think we'll open, I don't know, 2 or 3 more later today. But we got, I don't know if you saw my girls, Sylveon and Glaceon. We also got the Galarian Moltres, which is our second one. But we also got the Zapdos, which I don't think we had. So now we have all the birds, which is good. Definitely needed that. It was definitely better than having money in our bank accounts, that's for damn sure.
We're being attacked.
But yeah, we'll do a few more. You got a holographic Pidgey. No, I did not. It was a Moltres and a Zapdos. An absolute delight it's been today to hang out with you guys. I'm going to cast Landslide. If he pre-hits my guy... Oh, come on.
For duty.
That would stink. Riper? Hell yeah, Riper. Thanks so much for the Prime. I forgot people could subscribe. It had been like 2 hours or so. I don't remember. I guess I can look. Riper, 10 months. And then Horrible Zane, 1 hour ago. 1 hour. Streamlabs doesn't differentiate. But, yeah. Heck. It's a pretty good turn, though. A little awkward. But thank you so much, right? Who needs money when you have bird cards? True. Who needs money when you have shiny birds? Agreed. Agreed. Oh, wait a minute. So let me show you, Trash.
Your presence offends me.
When I went to Seattle, naturally, I bought a couple of Pokemon cards. I mean, why wouldn't I? I was gonna say, I would swear to God, I was gonna say I need another landslide. But I'll give him the damn egg now. Could just play this. I get 4 of them? Like, leave it? Maybe that's better. If I play this, I'm only playing a damn Fish Flinger. And I give him the dragon a turn earlier, which, while not super relevant, is somewhat relevant. The damage I'm pushing is mitigated by the fact that he's going to gain all of it back, but he's always going to gain 4, maybe more. He buffs it. Meh. Meh. Okay. I'm gonna keep this stupid thing alive.
Your presence offends me.
It's pretty good. Conveniently kept 2-1 in hand, floating mana. Me? Him. I think that's not the stupidest decision, playing around, you know, some AoE. I don't think that's the most egregious sign of sniping, but it's certainly a high-level play in a lot of ways. This sand not quite as, or these cards not quite as good as the last ones, but that's okay. Anyway, actually I need to put some of these. Gotta be careful. I actually have a newfound appreciation for this card. Yeah, it looks in pretty good shape. I had to transfer it in my backpack. I gotta set the rest of these down. We have a few reverse hollows I gotta sleeve. And Oh man, I love this song. What is this one?
Reporting for duty.
Freaking Elise, are you not impressed? I don't like that Elise, actually. That one is my least favorite Elise. I don't mean to say what. You guys know I love Elise. But, that one actually upset me when it came out. I thought they were gonna make a really cool Elise that would, shuffle something in your deck, like the first Elise and the second Elise. And this is the one we got. Is Trash Queen still here? But I didn't like this. And the other cards were kind of cool, like summoning a crush and Reno being like kind of like an insta win, like so super powerful. And this one was just kind of, I think it had some implications in constructed, but it just didn't feel like an Elise card. I didn't like it. Okay, so I opened 5 packs in Seattle that I got at PAX West. And I don't know, just normally I wouldn't really like the Garbodor V, but this is the full art. You can see it's like little splattery black background back there. It's kind of cool. It's not an alt art, but it's not a regular V. Oh god, where did I put the... Oh, there I put that. And you can kind of tell the difference between the regular Vs. I guess that's silver border, maybe. That's cool. And then we got 1 holo and 3 regular rares, but that's all right. There were PAX West packs, and I thought that was cool. I love it. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Wow, that's pretty cheap, I'm sure. 4?
There is little time. This ends.
Whatever. You could duplicate the pack if they put them in the same rotation. True. I think they have been in the same rotation. So I opened those packs. I opened those packs with Brookworm. I was hanging out with Brookworm at TwitchCon somewhat, and Judge's wife, and oh shit. Wait, this is in a good spot. Oh, I'm always getting the dragon. That's sick. I was definitely positioning around that. Oh no. Yeah, I'm always getting it. And then, actually, I think I didn't open that one. Brookworm did. And she was trying to show them to the camera that was non-existent. She kind of did it like this, you know, and like, was kind of like doing it like that. And then after she was done, she was kind of like slammed him down. I'm like, you can't do that. It's not, what the, I thought I always got the dragon. Maybe not. This guy's too skilled. But anyway, she smushed some cards. That's all right though, you know. It's fine. Oh shit! Maybe I should have done this first. Shit! I should have got the buff there. I mean, I couldn't have guaranteed it, but it could have been 50-50, right? That's all right though. Some of the buffs, like the buff here, could be good. Oh shit! I'm out of cards. Got 2 non-minions. There's one of them. Do I have a dragon? Oh my god, Magic Fin. Can I get a Magic Fin? Do I have a dragon in the deck? Tell me I've got a dragon. I drew my amalgam. Ay. Oh no, I don't have any cards that do any damage. Who can hell, dude?
Strike! Then strike harder.
Oh, good. Just thinking, maybe it'll buff there. Come on. Oh, damn you. Outbrained. Hey, Lyra, how are you, dude? And it's really difficult to beat Bannerman. That card is really, really good. I mean, I could Silas that, but that's not that good. Let me try to sleeve up some of the other things. We got a second hollow Entei. A second hollow Entei.
These waters give life.
Which I thought was cool. I like Entei. Did I have fun? At PAX West in general? Yeah. Opening Pokemon cards with Bookworm? Absolutely. Absolutely I did. This guy's deck is hot. I want it. And I can deal, what, 2 to the board? 2's not that much. Am I dead? 7? I don't know. I was gonna say try to roll a taunt, but then I give him the taunt. I don't want to give him a taunt. I want the taunt. It's like a cycle. Maybe it's 11, 12, 13, 14. If I get a taunt, in theory, we're not dead. Still dead if we play that.
Another happy guilty.
Oh god. Red doesn't need us anymore for fun. Oh, it's never been fun hanging out with you guys. Come on. You kidding me?
Nicely done.
No offense.
Really? It's
not too heavy.
You.
Warlock went 3-3. We suck? No, you guys are great. This is a cool song, right?
Wanna blow something up?
Unfortunate.
I know this song. Did you write it? I feel like he might not find lethal. It's like... And also with the name like Quintuple Z's, he might be sleeping.
What a sight to behold.
I also wrote Mozart. Mozart is the name of a guy. I don't know if you wrote it. 2 HP egg? Oh, it's gonna be 3 soon. Like, I mean, I don't mind BMing. I don't.
The victory is yours.
But, frankly, I'm sorry I roped that long just to defeat him. It's easy for me. I used my mind powers. I didn't mean to drag the whole game out that long. It was rude of me, and I apologize. Sniper? It's very clear he was sniping. Otherwise, how else would he have gotten so far ahead? He actually conceded. He was cheating. He's an honorable cheater. Reported? I'm reporting you. And I'm reporting him. Told you he was sniping. It seems like maybe he was sniping. That's how he played around our cards so deftly. Only gave us a 6-7 from Silas instead of a 7-7.
Storm.
Despicable in nature. Paid to win. Riper, thanks again for your subscription. Wow, I'm picking up an amalgam.
Glory to the Horde.
Well, bless my beard if that ain't the bearded boss 69 himself. Welcome, bearded man. Welcome to the stream. It's been an absolute and utter delight having you here today. If he gets a taunt, then I can still kill the taunt. I can still kill with the taunt. Honorable cheater. Nah, I don't know if he was cheating. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know that guy. This song is great. Why don't we listen to this one more? This is another Toxic Avenger track. Lo and behold, that kid is really good at making nice little ditties about Jack and or Diane. You can have it. I'd rather have the weapon. If I'm gonna kill one, shut the fuck up.
Ancestors bless.
Just played a shaman with 2 of those stupid elementals that reduce all elementals by 2. Was it me? Oh, reduce all of them by 2? No, all by 1, right? All by 1. Wow. You know what? Fuck him.
I'm not going down without.
You can have as many pooping tutus. You have a good elemental. I don't have that many good elementals. I don't have fire alien. I don't have primordial.
Hey, Stray.
Those are the ones you want the most.
Offer you a.
It was Dreads on a Smurf Smurf account. So true.
You don't
That seems accurate. I'm not floating mana. There's a way, but I would say that in another way, there's no way. I want an elemental.
Back together.
Ooh, it's an elemental, but I also want a claw machine, which is better.
Hogs on the loose.
Trade there, trade there, trade there. That's a full trade. What about this? Oh, like a partial trade with some damage? Did you just play a warlock? No. I reckon the achievement reward druid skins. Greeting is I am listening. That's good. I like the cool little achievement awards, all that crap. It doesn't. Oh, it does do something. Wait a minute. Hold on. This gotta be good, right? One face, one trade, right?
That's incredible.
One face, one trade. Face, one trade, I think. One face, one trade. This card is so fucking stupid. It makes me mad. It makes me mad that we got to push as much face damage as we did and clear the board and develop a 5/5. That's so stupid. Before the cheater, let's see. Before, he wasn't a cheater. He was just a big fan. We have not played a warlock yet this run. We might, but not yet. Balanced. Makes your opponent even more mad. It does. It certainly doesn't make them happy.
That was a mistake. Bramble guards, hold the line. Unfortunate.
Does it matter what we buff? Do I even give a freaking fluff?
King's on a friend.
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm off Hearthstone for the night. Gotta get my morning chores done. I like that your jobs seemingly consist of like doing nothing for like 9 hours and then like scrambling to do a very small amount of work. I'm not trying to diss you or anything. I like that. It means you get to hang out here with me. Oh, the pheasant.
Break upon our sword.
Don't protect the city. Protect the city. Protect the city.
What is it?
Wait, I should have played it there.
That's incredible.
Oops. Calling out viewers. Who did I call out? I didn't call anybody out. It's an aura effect makes it the dumbest part. Said make it 6 mana of battle cry. I think 6 mana and a battle cry would be far more reasonable. Still, I think a poorly designed card. It just has the potential to like that. It's kind of the problem with the design, right? It's like if you make it a whatever 6 mana 5/5 battle cry, give a minion Wind Fury. It's just that old Shaman card, like just statted, basically just different. Both are poorly statted. Both are overcosted, understated with the same effect. So it's like, why even print it? So like, yeah, to make it different, make it a 6 mana and make it a battle cry, give 2 adjacent, give 2 minions Wind Fury, I guess. And then I think it becomes a dumb, poorly designed card because it's too powerful. Like the aura of aspect of it doesn't even really matter. It does though, I guess, because when you can weave in rushes and stuff, that's what really makes it dumb. If you're not just winning the game, you're still putting yourself in a position where you kind of can't lose. That would be a better change, honestly. Just a battle cry instead of just a static effect. But somebody speculated the card was going to 7, and man, a 7 mana 5/5 that did that would at least be... Yeah, the game wouldn't end on turn 6 or whatever. Yeah, that's what we mean, I think, by the battle cry instead of the static effect. Mr. Slevin, I think that would be way better. Just battle cry for this turn, they gain it.
Thrall versus Nemzi.
I think
Let's have some fun.
it's a dumb card,
Fear
and
the
it's just
coming storm.
it's unfortunate that it exists, And while it exists, if it gets offered to me, I'm going to try to play it optimally. And I guess I'm going to try to play around my opponents having like a surprise plus 14 damage on their board or whatever. This kind of is what it is. Alright, what are we doing here? Who's here? Who's hitting the follow button? If it ain't Victor something something, thank you for the follow. That's great. I hope you're having a good time.
Prove your worth.
This could be fruitful. This could be lucrative. Point out the dang whack-a-mole. If 2 random friendly minions win for you. Ooh, I'd like that even better than like targetable battle cry. Still probably too good, because what's going to happen is you're going to have 2 minions. You're going to have a 4/5 and a 5/4 or whatever. It's just how it's going to play out. But yeah, I like that better. That's an interesting way to nerf the card, but also make it a little more Hearthstone and a little more potentially exciting to see where the buffs go if you have multiple minions. What ultimately would end up probably happening is you trade your small minions, you give your only 2 minions Battle Cry or whatever, Wind Fury, and then you just push like the same amount of damage, but there would at least be the discussion, the possibility that something unique could happen. Avenge 2, give adjacent minions Wind Fury. I hope they don't put Avenge in specifically to Arena or Hearthstone. Not even sure what it does. It just feels like, ugh. Hasn't been great for Battlegrounds, so I don't really want it in my beloved Hearthstone. It's kind of like if I'm gonna, well, whatever, fuck it. I get a 6/3 that deals 1 and gains me 6 life. I would never not play that, right? They could make it dormant. You know, that's actually, I think you're yepping it because dormant's an actual god-awful mechanic, I think, overall. But that would make it a more interesting card for sure. And a worse card, right? A 6-mana 5/5 dormant, like 2 turns or 1 turn or whatever. I think that would actually be almost better. I like that.
What is it?
And if you're being serious, then I think that's actually a really great idea. That'd be a good use of dormant. Trash Queen. I'm not gonna lie, I thought Trash Queen had just gifted her 69th sub of this channel, but it's really her 89th. Good lord. To Lana, who's gonna get mad. She always gets mad when she gets gifted a sub. Doesn't like Redbeard. Isn't that just the Rat King? Well, he'd give him Wind Fury, right? A 6-mana 5/5, he doesn't have Rush or something. He ain't giving him Wind Fury. Man, that Talon. That's great. If I didn't already have the, oh, I draw the Battle Master? Yippee skippy, that's cool. Thank you so much, though, Trash Queen. I do appreciate it. All this, you know, support over the years. How long has Trash Queen been following? God damn. December, almost a year. I would have guessed about that length. Lana, that's my wife. Lana, that's my wife. Was it random? It was random. So I hope you appreciate it. If you don't, I mean, I'm sure you do appreciate it. This has got to be decent. Wait, can I kill him? I've got 2, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could put him to 4. Wait, what if I had Battle Mastered? It's too late now. I don't think I had enough. I'm gonna buff some Muff. Let's go here. Trade, trade, trade. Let's do this.
King's honor, friend.
My strength.
Any waivers? Hey, Rakewood. How are you, dude? Can't attack heroes die at end of turn. Die in the game or die in real life? I'd rather they bring back mechanics from the past rather than add new ones all the time. I feel like most of the mechanics they've done lately have kind of nailed it. I know there's been some kind of hit or miss, the mechanics I think have been cool. Spellburst I think was cool. Frenzy I think actually was really good for Arena. I think Corrupt was really good. Now you can debate all the cards that have those mechanics, but I think by nature, by design, those mechanics are good. What else was there? What did we get now? Frenzy. What's the mechanic for this set? I don't actually know. Discover? Yeah, I mean, Discover's been around forever. And Discover is they've kind of just made it an evergreen effect, which is smart because it's a really fun mechanic. As much as people bitch and moan about discovering stuff, I think it's a really cool mechanic. It's really fun. And for Arena specifically, where you play with a large pool of cards, but you don't always get access to like the spells you need or the powerful minions, and at least having cards that are understated that give you the opportunity to make good decisions, I think is really cool. And you also have a design space for cards like that Panda from this recent set, where you can only discover a card that wasn't in your deck, which is really cool. Incredible that Hearthstone's been around for 7 years or 8 years or 6 years or whatever, and that card hasn't been made, or that effect hasn't been done. Tradable, yeah, oh, tradable. Nailed it. We all kind of, I think people that play a lot of CCGs or TCGs? CCGs? I don't know. If you play a lot of card games and you have any experience with Magic the Gathering and cycling, I think you can, it's just like, again, surprising that it took this long to get cycling in Hearthstone, but you know, absolutely a godsend. I really hope that becomes an evergreen mechanic, not something that gets abused in terms of being put on every other card on overstated minions, but fairly statted minions with tech effects like break a weapon. I mean, what else is there? Spell damage. You know, you could just put any keyword on, give it a fairly statted minion, and then put tradable on it, and it just becomes a very cool and interesting card. Like I drafted the 4-mana 3/4 spell damage just because I could put it back in my deck and I didn't have to keep it. That's awesome. That's a really good mechanic. Tradable's so good. Yeah, I am excited about the opportunity of seeing more tradable cards, and if we don't, I'm content that they really nailed it and they have the opportunity to maybe bring it back. What I think would be cool, and what Magic did at some point, is do kind of like a time, kind of I don't know what a time spiral block, where you made cards that brought back old mechanics and tacked them on, or maybe even brought back old cards. So the core set can kind of do that, but I think a time shifted sort of meta, maybe where Toki's kind of like brought back with a reasonable Toki gets made, and you can see old cards or cards that can generate old cards and old mechanics would be really cool. Generate like an old Echo card, or do something with a specific set from the past. Was another thing again that Magic the Gathering did that would be available to Hearthstone that would be really cool. You could just, again, Magic just did all this stuff. They've been doing it for 25 years. And Hearthstone does a great job of copying it and making it feel new while copying the core mechanics because they're good. You get to be like, oh, we don't have to make Bushido, or we don't have to make a banding mechanic because they sucked in Magic 20 years ago. Oh, but cycling was phenomenal, and they've revisited cycling 6 times. Okay, let's make cycling cards. Perfect. Sylvanas? Well, they can always bring back old characters and reskin them, which is cool too. They don't have to do that. It's not gonna pre-hit, but they could. Discover a Goblin versus Gnomes card? Yeah, something like that. Generate a card, you know, like the old Toki card, which is, I think, a brilliant card. It just wasn't that good, but really fun. The old Toki, which is, I think, in this meta now, or maybe not, but was it Witchwood? Generate a card from the past, a legendary from the past. That's sick, man. That's awesome. Most of the legendaries suck, and Toki's understated for a 6-drop, but it's a cool card. Check this card out. Is this Magic? Old Fogey. 2-mana 2/2. What is this? Phasing, cumulative upkeep, bands with dinosaurs. Yeah. This is like the unglued sets, right? I never really got into the unglued sets because, I mean, they're dumb, but... So it's Reckoning or what? Yeah, I didn't see that coming, Bubzo. I mean, I did. We have some lifesteal in here.
Next in line.
I'm gonna just bop here. The question is whether we want to do this and kill it 2, or whether we want to have a better turn next turn. If I didn't have the lifesteal, wow, I would be less inclined to take another 4 even. Maybe only want to take 2. Unhinged, yeah, unhinged, unglued. It's I mean, I get it. That's a good meta card from the set. Snow-covered planeswalk flanking rampage. Just tack like all the stupidest mechanics on. I get it. I like it. What is he called? What's his name? I'm sure it has a funny name, right? Old Fogey. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, got it. I already read that. I should have called him like Old Fogey Saurus or something. Jades in Standard was the worst year? I disagree. If you think that the current state of Hearthstone is better, I guess that's not that crazy. You can think or enjoy whatever you want. But I think most people would agree that Hearthstone constructed has taken a huge dip in terms of playability and quality and all the like.
Now littering.
What about a card that forces your opponent to summon a minion and trigger its battle cry as a tech card? Yeah. Magic has done that as well. Similar, like Hearthstone. I haven't they done anything like that? I mean, maybe not. Stuff like that's cool. I mean, like card like a Dirty Rat is kind of like that. It's like a battle cry that's negative for you, but it's a tech card that forces them to do something they don't want to do. There's been a few cards like that. Duels is trash. Constructed is trash. I think there are pockets of enjoyability within each. I really do. I think calling them trash is kind of unfair to the things they do well. But I think that if, in my experience, as you guys know, if you were to compare it to...
Such a grind.
If you're going to compare it to Arena, then yeah, you know, subjectively, comparatively, they're trash to me. And I think there's way more room for improvement in those modes than in Arena, where you really only have so much work to do to make it even better. Yeah, fuck off, dude. That's what it is. Tomorrow's my birthday. Aw, yeah. How old are you turning? 28? 27? Hope you got some strippers. Well, maybe not. Maybe you're going to watch some pornography. 27. 27's a good year. Vintage Taze. If you live to be 100, this is vintage Taze. If you live to be 29 and a half, this is old man Taze. Taken out to pass. I hope not. I really do. I mean, come on. I hope not. Taking that claw. I play the claw. That's a question. I think I do. Why not? And here, give me the guidance. I sure probably should do. Whoa! Wow. That's fun. You know what card I love? This thing. It's not good, but man, the art's sick. What's back there? Who's back there? Like an 8-eyed dragon? What is that? How are you? It's been stressful the last couple weeks for me, trying to work, but I can't. I'm stressed, and postponing tasks only adds to it. Trying to break out of this loop, and I'm exhausted. I'm doing okay, relatively speaking. And what I would say is, you know, just stick with it, man. Do your best. Life is hard. It does get better. And if it doesn't, look, this is, I'm not trying to sound like a jerk or anything. Life gets better eventually, or it doesn't and you die. But it's like, well, you just try to make it better, right? You just take his 3-6. You know, you probably won't die. It probably will get better. So, you know, I hope it does. And in terms of dealing with tasks, stressful tasks, I would say, not that you maybe need advice, but I think when it comes to like that stuff, just you just worry about one thing, man. Like that's all you do. You're just like, okay, let me just solve one issue. Like I need a job, or I need to pay my car registration. My car's like, just go to the DMV one day and just pay whatever, or fill out the right forms. It's gonna be stressful. Talking to people sucks. Sitting in line sucks. Don't do anything other than that one thing. And then don't do anything else. Don't worry about the other things. Just go and fill out the forms. Get your driver's license. Get your ID card. And then just don't even worry about it. Just take the rest of the day off. Solve one issue. Get somebody to go, a family member or a friend, and just be like, hey, look, I suck at this. I don't want to do it. Come with me. Just solve that issue. You don't have a job. Just be like, look, I'm just going to apply every day at 5 places. I'm going to fill out an application at 5 places every day. And if nobody calls me today, that's okay, because I'm going to end the day and say, well, I filled out 5 applications or whatever. And that's pretty good. They might call you, they might not. But you did kind of your part by calling a few places, right? Is that fair, right? And I think you just want to approach everything like that. Streaming, I do the same thing with streaming, where it's like, oh, I have to do this sponsored content, or I have to, I have to respond to this email. Like, I just don't want to. I don't want to respond. Okay, let me just respond to one thing. Let me just upload one video to YouTube. I'm not gonna worry about, you know, the next video or the next day. Like, I'm not gonna worry about that. I think that's the approach, I guess. Lethal? Did I have lethal? I hope not, because I'm gonna die. Take small bites? Yeah. I'm taking that to heat. I've got my head going in a million directions? Yeah. And it's just like, you want to find a nice gal. You want to find, I'm gonna die, man. You want to find a nice gal. You want to find a nice gentleman. And it's like, yeah, just chill out. Give it some time. Go to the gym. You know? I'm awake for Redbeard stream. What up, Droder? Panda, good to see you. Life can sometimes not get better and then you die, Redbeard. That's true, though. You say that like it's not true. Like I'm trying to, like... Seems like a good 4. I'm gonna take this 4.
This ends now.
I didn't do any of that in the right order, but I did it in an okay order. It feels reassuring. Yeah, sometimes, like, talking about stuff sucks too, but sometimes talking about stuff does help. Sad to say. I hate talking. I have to push this terrible game because they sponsored me, but it's terrible? Well, I think that's different. More like, for me, it's not so much that I have to play a game, because I always enjoy it. I like streaming. But it's like dealing with, like, responding to this email, talking about whatever, you know, coming up with a price or
Strike.
I'm at full health, and he's dead. You know, it's like, oh, come up with a price, come up with a time, come up with a day. How do I do this on OBS? I'm not that familiar with it. How do I play the game? Like, are people gonna be mad? You worry about all this stuff, and it's like, just, you know, maybe just pick one thing, right? You just like pick one thing and solve it. If somebody says, hey, do you want to play this game? Figure out how to stream it in OBS. Download it. Just download it. The next day, just be like, hey, look, I'm gonna think about it. Text them back. I'm gonna think about it. Download the game. The next day, try to run it in OBS and see if it, you know, whatever. See if it makes sense to you or whatever. If it doesn't, then be like, okay. The next day, I'm gonna write them back and be like, hey, you know, like, forget about it. Being streamer means you're self-employed, which invites a world of responsibilities and stress. Yeah, I'd agree with that. VOD channel, made a second YouTube, main channel, streaming, trying to monetize shit, trying to expand the stream and stuff, trying to figure out content creation. But now I just say, okay, I make the VOD channel, do a bunch of exporting on my day off. I've done something, yeah. I think that that's been my approach. I will say too, to Geek Bry's kind of message, when you're self-employed or, you know, whatever, if you're a streamer, self-employed, right? You're an independent contractor. You've got a bunch of responsibilities and a bunch of stress. I think there is also this aspect, not to veer in the opposite direction, but it's like, sometimes doing stuff, you're really not doing that much. You don't have to, like, you just do one thing but don't overly complicate it. I talk to a lot of content creators, and I'm certainly not the model to dissuade this argument. But it's like they're like, oh, oh my god, I worked so hard. Like I made like a YouTube video, and some people, right? It takes time, but it's like, how much time did you spend editing the video? Like, is your video like a 4-hour edit, or did you just like? Some people are like, oh, I uploaded my VOD. I'm not talking about Taze, I just mean in general. Like, oh, I uploaded my VOD. It's like, well, how long did that take you? It's like 3 hours. It's like, no, it just took 3 hours to upload. Why didn't you just like take a nap or go for a walk while it was uploading? Or why didn't you just stream during that time? You know, it's like, it certainly didn't take you that long.
Now.
I know that it didn't, because I do nothing, and I was able to do some of that stuff. But I gotta stress, I'm not talking about Mr. Taze. I'm talking about some other people, though. People ask you for stuff they could do themselves. Yeah, well, some people like helping people, though. VODs are easy. Yeah. I really, you know, sometimes I'm like talking about somebody in chat. I wasn't talking about Mr. Tazy. I think it's probably gonna be, it doesn't matter. It's either Mirror or he gets a 3-6. But the good news is, well, we actually could play around that by just giving him a 1-2. Unfortunately, we did not get the guys we wanted. But fortunately, we did not give him a 2-4. We only gave him a stupid 1-2. My latest videos, editing makes me drool. When was the last time I took a bath? I take a bath like once a week, probably. More so what I do is I'll shower and then sit in the tub. Probably about once a week, maybe. Right there. So we got ourselves a worm. Rush it. I don't know, I like getting 2 minions down. I like getting a draw. We can figure things out next turn. For now, only Hollow Pikachu. Do you still use shampoo? I do, yes.
How can I help you?
It's good to shampoo your hair / head, and also the rest of your body hair, I think. I don't know, it's all the same. What's the difference between, oh, like, do I still use shampoo in the bath? No. I don't like clean myself, I just sit in the bath. I wanna play this so bad. I must kill this. Must kill Mo. And that's good too, but fuck this card. What did he put in it? Archaeologist. Take a bath once a month regardless if I'm clean or not. Yeah, I find sitting in a bath is very relaxing. Side note, on the plane, I'm a slow reader in general, and also I'm gonna talk about just a shift in conversation for a minute. I finally got about 40 pages. This was a 2-hour flight. I got about 40 pages into Dune, the first book of Dune. So, on the flight back, I got like another like 30 or 40 pages. So I think I'm gonna sit in the bath one day this week and read another couple chapters of Dune. It's hard, man. All the names are made up. It's all garbage. It's all just goofy names. And then the main character's name is Paul and his mom is Jessica. I'm like, come on. It's like, hey, you know, he visited the Goober King, and I'm like, what? The Goober King.
Now let her in.
Finish this sentence. Blizzard just delivered a master class in marketing. I don't know. How do you shampoo the spot in the middle of my back? I'm actually pretty flexible. Not like flexible, but I got like a nice. I can get all areas of my back.
To the king.
There's literally no part of my body I can't reach. No, I'm not that flexible, but I can definitely reach it all. Big money, give it to me. Money, that's a pretty good one. The rest don't do much, but that's okay. It's a yoga pose. I can put my foot behind my head. Can you put your foot in your mouth? Looks like a whole different dude from behind. You didn't see me stand up. See some all new sweat stains. Have you and Dexter got any new arena vids coming? Yeah, he messaged me while I was in Seattle. Oh, please be bad. The first bad puzzle box, please. Not bad. One of mine. Oh, thank God. Give me some more help, please. Oh, dear. It's not looking great. Wow. Wait, did that... Oh my God. What if that had hit his? That would have been so much better. And we're not in the worst spot. I think I actually cycled this. But yeah, we're gonna do another one. I texted him today. Or I texted him this morning. And he actually wrote me back. I told him we could do it.
Strike harder.
Is that a small glass or am I just that big? It's a pretty big glass. I don't know. I like this glass. This is the good one. Sometimes I switch to some smaller glasses. I don't like them as much. But yeah, we haven't recorded one. I'll see if maybe we can do 2 the next time. So if either one of us gets busy, maybe... If either one of us gets busy, he can still have some content to upload. Mr. Sapphire Fucking X himself.
Don't let up.
Mr. Sapphire, don't call him Sex X. This does nothing. Why do I have so much? Oh, because of that. Deal 3? I mean, it does something. I think I could I wait? Am I gonna die? I'm gonna actually just die. I'm just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 22. Ah, whatever. I'll just take a little bit of... Seems bad. This doesn't look good. But Saph, I appreciate the raid. If you guys don't know Sapphire, I don't know where he's at. I hope he reveals to me. Big fan. You know, Saph's a good guy. I gotta say a couple things. One, I don't know where he's ranked in Battlegrounds right now, but I saw he was at like 8.5k MMR. It's got to be near the top. I could just look it up. www.battlegrounds.com/in-their-undies /
You want it?
nice man.
Got it.
Wow, people are high already. Okay, never mind. You're shit. I don't know where you're at. Where are you? What the? Are you on NA? I mean, I'm not saying you're shit. I just mean you haven't played as much as those guys. Wow, people just fucking jam this, huh? Alright, anyway, one of the best Battlegrounds players of all time. X, one of the best arena players of all time. I think I actually want the 6-4, right? So I play this. Can I take the 6-4? Towards the top of the second page. It reset. Yeah, I know. I remember it reset. I thought that I was off, right? So I remember people were near the top. Tyler was near the top at 7 or 8, but I guess in 3 days people kind of you know, shit. But anyway, that's a nice accomplishment and a good skill, but mostly irrelevant to why I like Sav. Mostly, he's a good guy. I got a message from Sapphire while I was in Seattle, just asking if everything was okay, because he didn't know I was in Seattle. And, you know, I've kind of talked about it before, and I don't want to harp upon it too much. But Saph's a good guy, man. Like, some people knew where I was, so they didn't message me, but a lot of people didn't. And it's okay, they don't have to message me. They might have seen me and not wondered or not worried, and they, you know, I just think that's a cool thing. We talked about the value of going to these cons and things and making connections with people. I think that's, you know, this human element, it counts for something. You can draft Lord Draxus? How is that fair? It's not even always a good card, Funky Gnome. Sometimes it's bad. Sometimes losing your tap is bad. The games where somebody plays it and gains life and just gets out of reach of killing you and then starts spitting out 6/6s are probably less common than the games where somebody plays it and it doesn't do much. Where it's a 9 mana card that deals 3 and gains you 5 life, and then you die the next turn. It's kind of fair in that way. I actually think Jiraxis and most of the hero cards are well designed in comparison to something like Battleground Master that just comes down and kills you instantaneously, or Ysera, which you can't respond to one way or another. You can't really get ahead of most games. I think the hero cards are pretty fair and really fun, really unique. Not a lot of cards do what the hero cards do. Give you a little bonus, give you a little health, change your hero power, and that's kind of about it. Wish they bring all the Death Knights back, especially Rexar. Yeah, Rexar would be fun whenever he came back, if he ever came back, because the Build-A-Beast would be fun just because you'd never really know what all the beasts are. If you asked me to name 20 beasts in this meta, I couldn't do it. Or I could, and I'd forget another 20. I saw this tray that's meant to be an ashtray, but I wanted to use it as a soap dish. It has a ton of Pokemon on it, but they're all stoned. I'm not a weed advocate, nor do I care, but do you think it's a bad taste? Do I think it's in bad taste? I don't know. I wouldn't buy it. If you put candy in it, people might like it. I don't know. But thanks again to Saf. What I'm going to do is queue up and go pour another whiskey and cola, okay? I really appreciate you guys. Scaunchy, thank you for celebrating September. Enjoy your 20% off the sub given to you by Twitch. Not me, but here, just take it. Have your 20%. Scaunchy. Let's make it another 10. Let's make it another 100, Scaunchy. Come on. Don't be greedy. Also, my pants are riding up on my dong region.
Thrall versus Rexar!
By fang and claw, fear the coming storm.
Okay, we're back. Anyway, we were what? 18-0 at one point? That's a nice streak. Now we got a loss. How are we doing? Pretty good, Sconch. We opened some Pokemon cards I like, which I don't know if you care about, but for those of you that do care, that's kind of cool.
What is it?
We have had an 11-win run today and a 12-win run, which makes streaming a lot easier because people, you know, shit. Okay, that's fine. That's actually not nearly as bad. I thought he was gonna, I don't know why, I thought he was gonna play the 2-1 that pings and gains life. Oh no. We gotta tighten it up. I care if they are fluffy, obviously. Yeah, obviously. Young Pickles is lit. Yeah, he's out of his goddamn gourd. That's why I love him. I'm gonna take the free trade and miss the face damage to keep the 2-1. I think that's cool. Should get a 13-win run. I might. Well, I might, Rabbit, I might. Wish I got a Hungry Crab or something. Is that a card? Really don't want to go in to the sky. I'd like to throw that one in or buff stuff. Look at the board. Holy smokes. My new headphones came and I can really hear you. I'm so sorry. Please show me all your Pokemons, master. Gosh darn it. Hey, I was listening to that. Can't talk, otherwise Poet's gonna hear me too well. Oh, that's a good song. Oh, what else is on here?
Hey, I got you, friend.
Wow. Okay, so we can do stuff. Alright, let's do this here.
King's on a friend.
He didn't have anything last turn. Maybe he has something this turn. I doubt it though. I could hear your desperation and your lies. I was desperate and I was lying. Okay, he has something this turn. How many do I get? 4?
Give that minion a turn to
What?
get ready.
The frick?
First kill.
No Murlocs? No nothing? 5 mana Murlocs?
First kill.
Thought I'd get a rush. Shh. A taunt. Oh, Apelli. Thanks for the 18 months. What's the best card you could play here? Probably. I am upset. I'm upset if he's done the thing. This actually could be very good. Let's, Can we kill him? No. There's no guarantee, but I think we do this. Alright, so 1 goes in. We want to kill this first. And then we want to kill that. And then we want to, I guess, give up the board or no? It's not explosive? Oh.
This ends now.
Thank you, Zavi. Thank you, by the way. I do appreciate that. Knowing that it wasn't explosive helped a lot. I was going to do that and expect it to be explosive and just hit him for 3 and keep it 3-1 and then play some shitters. But I like the way you think, Zavi. I like that you knew that. Is it because he played it too fast and you're like, oh yeah, if it was explosive he would have hemmed and hawed? I like the mind games. That's my favorite thing about he had to fake it. Yeah. At the end of the day, I think what you do our play, and if it's explosive, you put him to a very low amount and you lose your board and develop a new board. Or you, because the upside is it's not explosive, and his best play is to probably play as though he has explosive and hope that you make a mistake. And Smalls give me any magic cards? No, I felt a little bad. I think I don't think he was mad at me, but I think he was disappointed that I didn't have as much time like specifically for him, but well, I didn't have as much time and I wasn't able to hang out with him as much as I wanted, but I think he understood that I was doing things that I wanted as well, and that I was. Is the 12 wins our last game? Did we not bet on this? I don't want to pay out the bet. What's our bet? Does anybody know? What's the status of the bet? Where's Jordy? Did I not pay out the 12 win? What was the other class? Did I not pay out the 12 win? 12-0 Hunter? Oh crap, I should have marked that. Oh crap. Let me mark it now. Mark this one too. Oh frick. Alright. We go 12 and so you can click yes. Was that for this run or? 7 paid out the 12 win from the Hunter? Okay. Thank you. Sorry about that. Yeah, I just didn't want to, I wanted to make sure we didn't set up a 12 win bet for this run. Sometimes I forget. Alright, well we go 12, yes. And then let's set up a new bet. Sorry for the delay. Let's set up a new bet for this one. Will we go 12? Again, I don't know. We gotta go 5 and 1 before we go 5 and 2. But the deck's strong. One time you committed fart fraud. I believe we've had, from what I can remember, 2 fart frauds Once when I messed it up, and once when someone else messed it up on accident. They were both on accident, from what I recall. I don't think we've had more. We may have, but I know we've had at least 2.
Brawl versus
And it just is what it is. I wish Twitch gave you the option as a streamer or as a mod to kind of be like, oh.
Storm.
I mean, these are all good cards. They're all pretty cheap. I think I'll just keep... Well, I mean, Egg's not good, but I should be able to buff it or use it to get a buff. A 1-mana 0/3 that gave a minion in your hand +1/+1 and gave you a dragon would be really good. I don't know if it'll be that, but it could be. Song sounds loud. I either have it too loud or this song is too loud. This song is too loud. It's nice. It's too loud.
Time grows short.
Hello, Hop Pip, Pikachu, Booshake, Salamence, Noivern V, going to shop again in evening. What have you done for me? Wait, that's what you opened? Was that what you were gonna send me? I appreciate that. Hollow Hoppip, Pikachu. Wait, you got a hollow Pikachu? Like a reverse hollow? I want that. Noivern VMAX. Oh, Noivern VMAX is sick. Darn it. I wish he didn't do that. Aw, man.
Who dares address me? What a sight to behold.
I'll tell you who. Some idiot. Me, Red Boot. Oh, that's not good for me. Coin that? It's not the worst. Makes his weapon. Oy, 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 that's kind of good. Alright. Could play this next turn.
right.
1 coin 1. Might buff that. Random 5-packs from the village shop. That didn't seem like you did too bad. I don't really know Noivern too much. There's a cool alt art Noivern card in the new set. I don't know, Noivern VMAX? Let me see what that looks like. I mean, that's all the VMAXs are cool. Am I missing something? Is this it? Did you buy a Japanese card? I don't think there is. Maybe it's a Noivern V. Wait, what did you open? Not alt, normal. Is there a Noivern VMAX? Maybe there is.
Let me tell you a story.
Maybe you're speaking some kind of sense. This card's kind of good as a 4/3. Got a lot of cards, but if we can keep the 3/4 alive, we're gonna be okay. I'm not okay necessarily, but it could be all right. European Evolving Skies packs. Huh, maybe it is. I don't know all the VMAX. I didn't see. Can you post it in the Discord? I'll take a look at it. I like to look at them. Don't disappoint you or fart NATO? No, I'm not going to. Well, maybe. 12 is hard to get. We went second this game, so
We hear
gonna need a little help. Gonna need some tiny toys. Huh. Wow, I don't know about that. Maybe. I play this. I can't play that. So I think this is pretty reasonable. So we're gonna gain some life. It's funny because I guess he wants to go there and then there. Otherwise he might have to give us like a full heal, which is cool. This is interesting. How many followers did we get? Can we hit 30? Are we at, what are we at today? I don't know. Hold on a second. We're at 26. We just need 4. I think if we hit 4 more, that'd be cool. 21? We're at 26. Man, Tiny Toys is such a sick card. That card is so fun. Just to see what you get. Kesoga, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We only need 3 more. A high roll. This is our 3rd Grey Bow roll, and we've summoned 0. We've resummoned 0 Grey Bow. Everybody silences him.
You never knew you wanted.
6 mana 8/8 with upgrades. Yeah, huh? Yeah, it's always a 6 mana 8/8. I never really thought about that. It's not as good because it dies to Consecration and Nova and Flame Strike and such, but in terms of just raw stats, but it's still cool. Rusty and Grey Bow. I'm telling you, I think it's the 3rd, definitely the 2nd. I think it's the 3rd Grey Bow. And I think we got 2 Talons. There's just a lot of good 5s. And we haven't rolled Dark Witch Aviana or whatever. Wow, you little worm. Wait, is that even good? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do if I resummon Grey Bow this turn? What the hell was your game plan? You'd be fooled. You could be completely and utterly fooled. But luckily his turn sucked and that's it. Is it Grey Bow or Grey Bow? I always called it Grey Bow. The Twitch chat was like, no, Redbeard, it's Grey Bow. And I'm like, okay, alright, shut up. Shut up, everybody. Twitch chat was adamant that it was Grey Bow. I like to say Grey Boff. I like that. Grey Boff. But yeah, I thought that's like a bow for me. That's a bow. Probably the opposite of how Dreads pronounces it. Yeah, definitely. How does he pronounce it? What are you gonna do when Red Beard's Pythons run wild on you? They're gonna be hurt. Order was bad. His or mine? His? Oh yeah. He could have kind of like done stuff maybe. He could have like guaranteed he put it on this, right? I think we're starting to see why his deck has as many wins as it does. Not so much. I'm not trying to shit on this guy. No way. Not so much the level of play as it is the quality of cards in there, but we have less quality of cards, and he has. And we've had some good luck. So. I hate that card.
Splendor.
Well, splendor, the splendor. Actually, putting the Grey Bow on this. Oh, that's not how that works. Never mind. That's actually great for us. It doesn't really make sense to... Maybe it does. Kill the Grey Bow. If you have a silence, this is the hottest silence of all time later, right? And this actually does kind of make sense. Because you'd be like, oh, like, if the Grey Bow never dies, if it could just prevent that from dying. But I messed this up already. I don't know why I did that. But it's fine. Because I just wanted to spite him for being... for messing up his order. Teach him a lesson. That only true airbenders can mess up their order and win. Hurt my chest. Oh, I wish I had a card that could target it and I'd say, wow. And then hex it. I pretend like I was hexing it, but I can't. Oh, delightful. So what does this do? It just resummons Grey Bow, right? We just do this. Just roll like some hot shit. That's it. That's a good one. Card's great.
You're barking on the wrong tree.
You're barking up the wrong fucking tree, guy. That deals 5.
Ends now. This ends now.
Here. Show how you mess up his order by messing up your order? Yeah, I'm showing him an example of messing up order. In case he didn't see that he messed up his order. Yes. Heck W wanted a Shaman. Look, if he ain't sipping the whiskey and cola in front of 600 people, I don't have any sympathy for him. I simply don't.
I have too many minions.
Out of my way!
This ends now.
Rumble!
This ends now.
Perfect. Perfect. Still owe KW 50 bucks, so it's the least you could do. No, I don't. He owes me like 47.50. Remember, he said he'd pay me if I went 12-0 or something. We were like 0-2, and he's like, "I'll donate." This is what he said. It was like we were 12-2 or 1-2 or something. And he was like, "I'll donate $50 if you go 12 wins with this deck." I said, "Okay, whatever. I think the deck is good. I'll take you on that." And then we went 12, and then he just disappeared for like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I don't think he has to pay. I told him it was okay. Don't worry about it. But I don't owe him nothing. Come on. I took the deck, and then he would come in and say that I had to pay him. I think I gave him like a $2.50 discount once. I guess that's what he's hoping for. He's climbing onto the, like, oh, maybe one day Redbeard will owe me because he gave me $2.50 as charity all these times. Hasn't happened yet. I see you're still a salt rod. What's a salt rod? He's saying to his stream, "Why, you were at 7 wins, and it ain't the plays." Yeah. This high rolling sack of crap. Redbeard. Who's ever heard of him? Has he even ever made a leaderboard? This high rolling sack of crap. Rolling gray bow. You're absolutely right, Tennis. I talked shit. And then I looked like a fool right after. Like the next turn, I looked like an absolute idiot. And the lesson is, if you're gonna talk shit, get lucky. You're absolutely right. What song is this? Where are we? Oh. What's the LGS poet? What is that? Also, does anybody play Arena? Did the mode actually die while I was AFK or while I was gone for 3 days? Golly, I better... Good gracious. Local games store. Okay, let me go back and read that. I might do some Magic Drafts or Commander at the local game store. That could be fun. I never played a ton of IRL Magic. IRL Magic would still be intimidating for me if I played with strangers. Even as... now, I'm not shitting on them. I'm pretty sure I'd be better than everybody. And I played so much on Magic Online. I understand the phases and the stops. I just feel like people would be like, you didn't roll the dice in a certain way. And I'd be like, ugh, like, do we really have to do this? Just shut up and play the game. Magic always had that kind of, like, overarching presence of superiority that, like, some people seemingly just play the game to squabble over the rules rather than, like, play the game and have fun. Which I would guess would probably be prevalent in Hearthstone if it was a paper card game or you could play IRL. Like, if you're sitting at a computer next to somebody at a computer playing in a big tournament, you probably have somebody like, oh, you did not click the cards in the right way. You're like, oh, God. And then you tell them to be quiet. Look, all I'll say, Trash Queen, I hope this isn't inappropriate. In situations like that, I've found if a pretty gal tells someone to be quiet, problem solved. That's a lot of times the case. If Poet or I tell somebody to be quiet and they, you know, flip the table and punch us, give us a wedgie and put it over our heads, even put our underwear over our heads, even if it's You know, you'd think like, wow, these must be like equivalent level nerds. Poet and the kid like slapping Poet around. Yeah, it's not how the universe sees it.
First,
We'll just wait. Redbeard got the pokies in the Discord. Oh yeah, let me take a look. I'm excited. Thank you, by the way. Did you put it in the TCG section? Otherwise, Poet's gonna blow you up. You seem like a bright young lad. Yeah. Oh, that's so you. Now I'm just saying. I think you said Noivern V Max. That's a Noivern V. All right. And just like the Magic guys, I'm gonna. Oh God, why did I do this? Yeah, I think I have no choice but to light you up. Why didn't I just play this? Slap that, trade with that? Oh my fucking God. Pardon my language. Oh my fucking lord. That's alright. We're gonna get some value off of that early. Sorry for the shitty camera quality. I don't know what that means. Okay, that's alright. You did great. Alright, now I'm going back to look. Yeah, I like the Pikachu card. That's cool. And the Noivern V is cool. It is. I'm glad you got some nice pulls in there. But, for example, I don't know if you care really, but I'll show you, the differences. Hold on, I gotta tighten up my play here a bit.
I don't have enough mana. Such a grind.
We're gonna have a good turn eventually when I start playing well. What was I showing? A VMAX? I'm gonna start looking at the game now. But they do say at the top, oh, that could be good if I overload. Do I have an overload? I do. Oh, but he's gonna, what's happening? How's he attacking so fast?
No littering.
I don't want to even I don't want to trade that. Anyway, this is a V, kind of like the one you got, but it's a different Pokemon. It says V up there.
Here for a good
And then this is the V Max. It says V Max up there. They always have these kind of like really more intricate backgrounds. The borders look a little different, you can kind of tell. But you can just see the wording there. And the V Maxes are like 1 in maybe 18 packs, give or take. And then the Vs are like 1 in maybe 4 to 6 maybe. Not to say that one is bad or anything. Just that that's how you can differentiate. I wasn't looking. Did you show the Umbreon? I didn't. I did. I can again. Don't worry. I got a free turn in Hearthstone. This is the Umbreon Alt Art V. You can see that there. And then, I don't know, they just have like, the art goes all the way down, basically. And they have much less, they're not borderless, but they call them full arts. And it's just a sick looking card, because Umbreon's like, "Ooh, you guys gotta listen to me, I'm the king of this city." Or queen. Like an evil overlord, it's so nice. Yeah, it's sick. The alt arts are really good, and all the evolutions and some other minions, or what do they call them? Some other creatures have some really cool alt arts as well.
Let me tell you a story. I'm not going down without a fight.
Now.
Problem is it's Reckoning. So I just lose my taunt. I'm gonna just wait a turn. What, the Umbreon is so nice? Yeah, this set has some really cool alt arts. And that's not my favorite. Damn. Oh, we're not winning this game. I think we could have played better, but I don't think we could have won. I think that's Reckoning, and we lose if we attack. Where did the equality he just had that? Yeah, that's fortunate, I guess. Like, that's a good card.
Reporting for duty.
Let me rephrase. That's a bad card in a good spot. So we'll do this.
What is it? This ends now.
And then how many got buffed? 4? So he might have a silver sword. Not that it matters so much, but maybe.
No, that's not right.
See the way the red chose cards? Like being the cow in Twister. Well, I'm a little inebriated. Oh, that's good. Well, I can break the weapon, maybe. I wish I had a hex, man. That would be great. This is probably Oh My Yogg, though. I get 4 minions? I could trade there, but it's Oh My Yogg, right? Oh, let's just play it. It's Oh My Yogg. I'm sure it's Oh My Yogg. It wasn't Oh My Yogg. Oh, wow, that's good. We take off the Divine Shield and just get this down now, I guess.
Quit distracting me.
It certainly could have been worse. And we knew that was Reckoning, but that's okay too. As long as I don't, well, I want Tyrion to die. I don't know how I kill Tyrion.
These are due back tomorrow.
What? Wait, what?
I have things you
Rather than
never
silence the
knew you
2/2?
wanted.
Interesting. Okay. I need him to have nothing. More of those.
Who are we
We could probably figure out. I love his order. It's as bad as mine.
Reporting for
Avenge? What is going on here? Do I have an elemental that's even good? I have Earth Ellie. Do I have any cheap Ellies? I don't. It's just Earth Ellie? Oh man. Alright, well.
I will show you.
Oh, but it only costs 3.
Brace for impact.
Shit.
Get down!
I guess I'm doing that and like something. I don't know.
Demon seed.
It goes there, but I still have a taunt. Yuck. What the hell was that play? There's no way cycling the silencer was right. No, not a chance. Hey Jazz, how are you? Silas for nothing?
Behold the might
That's bad.
of Stormwind.
How bad is that? Oh, that's awful for us. Doesn't seem right, because he could have just hero powered. Ah, we get a tiny toys here. I don't know what that secret is. I can't cast a tiny toys this turn. I need like a Stormwind Guard or Cold Road Grunt this turn. Something like. Not having a Hex is so problematic.
Reporting
Bump
for duty.
there. Yeah, maybe. Claw Machine, maybe?
Could have sworn it went back together.
It's awful. It's 4. Jazz, I hope you're doing well. Did you just get off of work or you just wake up? Take your kids to school? Shit. Please keep trading. I can't do anything, but still, I like it. Just drop my son off,
Reporting for
gotcha.
duty. You fight well.
This does not look like a game we'll be winning. Spala? Yeah, I think we've not played this run particularly well ourselves. I don't think it really matters, but this guy has played noticeably poorly. I don't think that means he deserves to lose, but he's played like complete and utter shite. But maybe, just maybe, he'll kill our Swamp Egg, give us a Deathwing, he'll BM us. Somebody BM'd and gave us a free win earlier, so maybe this guy's, you know, maybe he's like, yeah, Red, I love you, bud. I've been cheating this whole time.
Glory to the Horde.
Wow, those are not the worst cards. They don't do enough, but I will get to see what dragon I would have got. I can't see. 6, 7.
Nicely done.
Oh. Alright, that's honestly... I need him to BM for 2 turns, and then we're good. BM. Come on. Come on, man. You ain't that confident in your skills? What a little worm. But he played great. He did a really good job. It's kind of fun. What the hell was that sound? What the hell was that sound? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, okay. I've never seen Tiny Toys before. It's new. It's from the newest set, I think. It's one of my favorites from the newest set. I like it. I think it's really cool. Man, so many long queues today. Not good. Toys are the best with Revolve. Yeah, I took the first one, and I think it's a great card. You don't have to have Revolve to make it a good card. It's a good card. Maybe a great card just by itself, right? But I got the second one. I was looking, man. I was hounding for Revolve. Guidance, we haven't played much. We could get a second. We could get a Revolve from a Guidance. Would be really good. You spend 7 mana and get to summon 20 mana worth of stuff. That's sick. I mean, it's too strong, but at least it's a 2-card combo that with RNG on 2 aspects of it, right? Join my future team, Redbeard. We will take over the world. Oh. Yeah. No. What team? Are you starting a basketball team? You've yet to see Tiny Toys pop off? Have you been watching today, Slendy Poo? I've popped off with it twice already. I keep rolling Greybows and Talons, and I've revolved it a few times for sure this meta. It's a pretty sick card. And again, you don't need to... You can just roll 6 2/2 generic minions. I'm sorry, 4 2/2 generic minions for 6. And that's a good result, right? You're getting 8 worth of stats for 6 compared to the Druid card that gets you 6 for 5. And this can get you a taunt, it can get you a rush, it can get you a death rattle. It's just like all upside. There's a little bit of downside with it, right? You can get Aviana and your opponent can drop, you know, a minion for free or whatever, but it doesn't happen that often, it seems. You got a Greybow and a Rustwix. True. That in and of itself is popping off, is it not? If I cycle this? Nah. If he has a spell or a weapon, it's fine. Anyway, I like keeping this in case they have a peasant. If a shaman gets a peasant off and keeps it protected, it's just game over. If we did the same, it'd be game over. So I like having an answer for it. Okay, I like it. Probably has a lot of AoE in hand, which is something to think about. Lightning Storm, Earthquake maybe? Just keep that in the back of our head. Whatever happened to Madman? Deformed, he became Deformed Red Man. He's been here. He usually pops in at the start of new metas for a bit. He's a good guy. Remember, if one shaman spikes a peasant, I think that it's just gonna be GG. You can always come back if he's got Ysera or whatever, or he might just kill it. But if we're drawing 2 cards a turn, this is over. My last Tiny Toys, I got the 8/8 that gives the opponent's minions reborn. Yeah, that's not good. That ain't good. I am gonna cycle this. I am gonna play this. And I am gonna kill this. This 5 damage is far less relevant than one more card, I think. That'd be my guess. But yeah, no, that's one of the low rolls, and Aviana's one of the low rolls. It's kind of nice that he used it there, so we can do this and maybe still high roll.
I can't do that.
Yeah. Meh. These are pretty good. I mean, these are shit, but they're pretty good. Right? This carries too many games. Oh. I mean, it's only if you have it on one. Otherwise, I don't think it's very good. I mean, not that it's not very good, but it's substantially worse. Like a huge drop off. The odds of getting it on one are low. I like Peasant. Maybe it could be a 1-1. It'd be a lot worse. It's got a 56% played win rate. And I actually think it's a more skill-intensive card than people realize. Win to like fight for value on it. This is definitely wrong. So you roll a 1-1, you just lose. He loses the game if he rolls a 1-1. But he didn't. I mean, he doesn't lose, but he has to have an Earthquake next turn or he loses if he rolls a 1-1. If you had any good Pokemon pack openings, sorry for getting here late. We got a Sylveon V. Actually, I gotta find him. We got a Glaceon V and a Sylveon V, which are not the hottest, but I actually really like those cards. I like those better than both the VMAXs we got last week. And better than the Golden Energy card.
I'm not going down without a fight.
I don't know, I just figure Earthquake kills our board either way. Play mode to just Hearthstone, yeah. You're right. We got the Sylveon V. If I can get the Leafeon V, I'd be pretty stoked too. And the Glaceon V. Cool. I like them. We hit a couple hollows. Not the hottest, but I mean, you watch like people opening stuff on YouTube or Twitch or whatever, and it's like everybody's pulling the hottest shit. The reality is, to do that, you have to open a lot of stuff, and well, I love my. What happened to my guy? Oh, he killed it. I like my little evolutions or whatever. It's a nice little play, right? These are nice. I love them. Sylveon is so cute. I can't decide which is my favorite. I think Leafeon is my favorite. And I think Glaceon and Sylveon are my number 2 and 3. I hate that he had it. And I have nothing else to say other than that.
Armor! Armor! Lightly used armor.
Wow, what the hell? Why would you waste a swing unless you're holding another weapon? That is probably not right.
I will show you fear.
Elementals cost less? I might not keep both. I'm gonna keep both. I know I don't get to play Emrys. I'm not gonna keep both because I don't get to play Emrys. I hope I'll take one more minion. I think 2 buffs is worth it. Also, I think that play is. If you don't have another weapon, I don't think that play makes a lick of sense. I really don't. What we could do next turn is this. Yeah, that's a little spaghetti, a little dubious there, I would say. A little questionable.
Such a grind. Our home, our tombs.
I guess I could do this. Just not play anything. And then I get more Emrys buffs. I could cycle it, but a 6/8. It's basically it's like the off chance that I hit a hammer or a tiny toys. I'd rather just have the guaranteed buff. playing the order? Me? You gave them an extra spell. I did? What do you mean I gave them an extra spell? No. No. I killed the vendor first? That just simply doesn't sound like something I would do unless it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make a lick of sense. 100%. Had to do it that way to get the extra 1/1. Were they not concerned about getting 1/1s? Oh, they're valuing the 0 mana give your totems attack. Oh, those fools. If it ain't a les, up to his foolish ways. I wish he didn't play this fucking card. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can't kill this guy, so I'm just gonna sit. I just can't. My Redbeard? Not likely. It seems unlikely. It looks like Artie's kind of knows what's going on. So that doesn't tell you all you need to know about order, then I don't know what does. Got him, Les. Got him. Hey, Les, what do you think about grabbing sausage breakfast biscuits after the stream? It's unfortunate. It's a little bit unfortunate.
A fine purchase.
It's a nice song. What is this? Is this Space Cassette by Hujma? What's it? Okay, what are we doing here? Some of my guys don't die this way. None of my guys are Murlocs. He has no weapon. 8, 9, 10, 11. I'll take my free hits, and I guess I don't really want a totem.
King's honor, friend.
I'd rather play like a Gigantor minion. I suppose I'd rather play that too. I guess this is better. To throw a couple of them away. Right, because Healing Totem is so good. And then if he has an AoE or whatever, then he's probably cheating. Tidal Wave? No Tidal Wave in the meta. There's a Earthquake that he already drew and cast and cleared with. You saw the keys to the F2K chopper? Yeah, they sold it to me for during the bankruptcy sale for 37 cents. Not a lot of people know that though. Namely Uncle Sam. So you just keep that between you and me, Les. Also, a chopper probably ain't gonna fly across the Atlantic. It could. Have to be a big chopper with a lot of fuel. You stop with the giant taunts. That would be great. Can you just play like a giant, like a giant weapon? Wind Fury weapon even? Yeah, this game is a
I wonder.
it's a great example. Is that a word? It's a great example of why you need a hex if you can get a hex, and if you can't get a hex, you're in trouble. Because anytime your opponent gains 11 health and deals 10 to all of your minions, you're just kind of pooped, right? Sometimes. Don't have an easy way into this. I might actually just trade that. What could I draw? Battlemaster does not much. Oh no, it does. 6, 9. Oh, I guess I can go 6, 9, 11. Yeah, maybe I just double drop. 6, 9, 11. Oh, I have to trade that there though.
What to do?
I can't trade a 3 mana 6, 8. I'm not gonna draw a better card than that. It's not gonna happen. Fuck it. I'm giving him. You can play her? He does. He had a what was the last playing? He was stomping people with some nasty card. Yeah, let's see if he plays a weapon the turn, like he wasted a weapon swing for no reason. Let's see if he plays a weapon the turn after I drop my snake. Like if any of these cards are weapons, then That's kind of silly, right? There was no need to waste his swing while I had that in hand, unless you knew that I had it. Maybe just threw away his swing for no reason.
How can I help you?
It's a good card. Not a great card.
Inside voices.
Silence. Okay. Trade there. Trade there even. Get some healing value. No way a man called Spaghetti would cheat. Ah, it looks like he just threw it away for no reason. Goes there, that goes wherever, it just doesn't really matter. Knowing that he's getting a taunt here, I'm not going to push face damage because I'm not going to push lethal next turn. It's an extra 6 health that we know about. You better believe it. It's fine, I don't care about my armor, I care about my board. What's my best draw now? Whack-a-Knoll? No. Tiny Toys? No. Battlegrounds Master? Probably still. Engineer into the 6 mana card. These cards are doing nothing effectively. Still allowing us to make nice trades. So that's good. Ah.
No littering, con scum! Such a grind.
He hasn't had an AoE. I'm just gonna force him to do stuff. I had an 11 yesterday. I wanted to make a Discord post like my inspiration to form the lion, but I'm not as good. Takes me 21 drafts to win 11 games. Hey, you know, you're doing amazing these days, Jazz. You're doing amazing. You're doing so much better. 21? Down from 221? Let's give another year. You'll be at like 10 games. 10 drafts.
Get out.
I'm just fine on EU. That was my first infinite run this meta. I was feeling like a damn fool. Winch's Cauldron. Double, double, toil, and trouble. We may very well just have another YouTube-worthy run where Redbeard gets some amount of wins. I don't know how many we got right now, but we're gonna try. Hey, Lose Control hit the follow button. That's sick. I missed that, certainly. And then, you know, I think what I'll do is just queue up and hope for the best. Hope for the best here. Oh crap, that was a fast queue. How many more packs of Pokemon are we opening today?
You asked for it.
Yeah, we'll see. 1, 2, maybe 6? Not sure. Definitely don't want that. Oh man, having new followers helps so much. Meat sweater, yuck. Disgusting, what is that? What's a meat sweater? Is that like foreskin or... Ugh. Liz, can you help me out here? Crazy game. Yeah, we fought through a lot of AoE. But thanks so much, Meat Sweater.
Prove your worth,
I mean, I'm not even saying like foreskin is yuck, just, you know, Meat Sweater's kind of like, what are we talking about? What are we doing here?
Another happy guildie.
Another happy meal for me. Can you pull Vaporeon from the packs? Yes. There's Vaporeon in this set. Just one of the many reasons I like it so much. Right, what I'm gonna do here, and I not feel really all that bad, is do this, and then this. Let him bump and ping. Like, the cool thing about Hearthstone is sometimes you can dictate the plays. He bumps, he pings, he floats a mana, I get a 0-3, I can play a 1 and a 2, he's spending 2 to kill my 1, and then I can just start getting... What the fuck? No, he's getting value. Now do I care about that? A little bit, actually, because now he can ping and play a 2. I was so high and mighty. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. Rip. Us or him? He went first. He's had a good start. We went second. We've had a good start.
I'm not going down
Wow.
without a fight.
It's probably a better play than just pinging and dropping a 2. But I get to draw a card. And drawing cards typically can be quite lucrative. He's still gonna have to ping, right? My girl got a Vaporeon plushie from her stepdad that he got on the fair or something. Now I gotta make one in Pokemon Shield. Where the fuck do I even get a water stone? Just go on the internet. Where do I get a water stone? I'm sure the internet will help you. She will care about you, maybe. Probably not, but maybe. Oh shit, the combo. I mean, oh shiz, the combo.
Such a grind.
Go 12. Yeah, we went 12-0 with the Hunter rip. Oh man, where was the Queen of Coins? We've gone 12-0 3 times in a month, and I think she said she'd really like, she'd be like, oh wow, you know, you're doing great, Red. If we ever go 12-0. Only have 3 mana this turn. That's pretty good. No. Splitting!
Going down without fighting.
Oh, next turn gonna S the D, and I don't mean that in a complimentary way.
This ends now.
Oh man, I hope I get that trade. I do not play around splitting ever, nor will I. Wouldn't Whack-A-Mole have made more sense to buff the taunt? I don't think so. It's okay, it's always good early, but I just did whatever I did because I thought it was pretty good. You might be right.
Soul shards to fill.
Oh my god, what's happening? He has another 1 mana ping? What the f—
Unfortunate.
Okay, that's good for me. How do I overload? Can I overload? Oh, yes, I can. I can also make a 6-drop this turn. Hold on, there's a way to do this that makes sense, and I should probably take my time. I can make a 6, which is my plan with these anyway, so I might as well just make a 6. 3, 4, 5. Trade there. Where do I want the buff to go? So it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's go Big Bad Voodoo.
Go pick on someone your own size.
So do I want the buff there? Guaranteed, or do I want the buff here? Potentially.
There's little time.
I don't know. I don't necessarily want this to die this turn. So if I don't want it to die, I should probably play the other thing. Potentially. But yeah, Whack-A-Nole's always good. Whenever you play it, it always kind of makes sense. It might have been better. Without losing the elemental? Yeah, but then you have to lose this. I mean, you have a 6-1 or whatever, which isn't like super hot, right? You have to lose something. You ain't get to do shit for free. Let's see what I roll here. I guess if I get a Silas, nah, I can't play Silas after I cycle. That's fine though. I'll draw a Silas.
Pawn scum.
Not Silas. Pretty cool. The best. Should have gone face first. Face damage, I guess.
Strike.
Yeah, face damage is valuable.
Strike harder.
Oh, this gives me Silas. I beat a taunt here. That's 6, 9, 10, 11. Oh dear. There must be like some sort of lethal. I don't remember what I did. Anyway, I wasn't trying to be rude. I really wasn't. I just can't. I legit couldn't remember what I was doing. I don't know, you're the guy. I'm just here to learn. If you want, I could go back and look. I don't remember what the board was like. I just did what I felt was right. Why are your opponents all idiots? They're not all idiots, okay, Lyra? Just some. Some of them just need help, that's all. But hey, some days you just get lucky and you play against a lower quality opponent and you look like a juggernaut next to your beloved Twitch stream or whatever, right? We went 11, 12, 10 today. Not bad. Opened a couple evolutions. We'll try to bang out a couple more wins. Maybe I guess we just end there. What do? We just keep playing Hearth all night? Nah, that's bold. That's presumptuous. Where have you been? I was in Seattle. I missed you. We'll just look like this because red is so good. I mean, I think that there's actual some truth to that. I don't know if you're like just like tooting my horn or just kind of like, you know, goofing around, which maybe you are, but maybe you're serious. I think everybody makes mistakes every game, all the games, all the runs, all night, and the better players just make less of them, so you notice them less. You still notice them. In fact, if you're a really good player, they're more apparent because they happen less frequently. But if you're a less experienced player, they're happening. You just don't even notice they're happening. Or if you're observing them, sometimes even within the streams on the opponent's side, you may not even notice they're happening as well. But I think there's a bit of a misconception, you know, that nobody ever makes mistakes. I think it's actually the opposite. I think everybody's constantly making mistakes, and the better players just mitigate and minimize those mistakes. And I'm also a little drunk, and I'm not always paying attention to the game. I like reading the chat. I like opening the Pokemon cards. I like collecting the Twitch Primes. You know, that's what I like. It's a lot harder to notice your own mistakes without Twitch chat going mislethal. Yeah. And again, I do not absolve myself from the responsibility of those same situations. Sometimes you miss them. Sometimes the best players in the world miss them. Judge or Rusko or Veritas. Don't want to play this. I could bump and ping. I just don't want to. Such a foul odor for such a small creature. My cat farted. Oh, yuck. Cat farts and cat poop. Probably top 10 worst smells on earth that I've ever smelled. Maybe top 5. Cat poop, cat fart. Just, I agree. Totally just disgusting. When I worked at Target, the other 2 that make my top 5 that I can remember, well, maybe 3 when I worked at Target that would make the list of top 5 in addition to cat poop, was dead rat in the wall for X amount of time. And by X, I mean we don't know how long there was a dead rat. There were many dead rats, but there was one that we didn't know how long. You could usually tell, you'd be like, this smells like it's been dead for a week. There was one that entered the territory of X amount of time. And that was bad. It was bad for everybody involved. Namely, me for being called over, the kid I asked to fish it out of the wall, and the pest control squad that came in to kind of help us a bit. I actually think I like just keeping a minion here, right? Against the hunter. He's probably not going to ping him. And then there was a can of dog food or cat food or something once. I think it was dog food that got left open and just started going rancid. I don't know for how long, but it had stuff crawling in it. It had living creatures in it at that point. And I thought this must be, you know, Dead Rat 2.0, but I was wrong.
Let me tell you this.
It was dead rat food. Well, live rat food. I don't know what it was. But I actually had to grab that one. I used like a 17-foot, 12,500 meter long pooper scooper to like grab it from a far distance with gloves. This was back in the day when I actually used to touch things at work. How I despised that time. What brand? Dog food? I think it was Pedigree. Or maybe it was Iams. I'm not sure. You shouldn't be finding enough dead rats. I told you I worked for Target, and the reality is that many of them were infested with rodents. Little known fact. The rodents were in control. They were actually the primary leasers on the contract. We were sublet from the rats, and they paid the bills. We paid the rats. And that's game. I can't even tell you what happened this game. Did we win? I could have done more damage. That's a 6-6 though.
Strike.
First,
Then strike harder.
first.
Close. I mean, it's over, but it's... Rodent Overlord, it's only a matter of time. Yeah. Remember's the Rat King. I would love for my nickname to be the Rat King. When I was a small kid, the company delivered a lot of food. One of this foods was canned meat. Apparently there was an accident in the warehouse. No one noticed until the meat in the cans had literally grown worms. Yeah. That's basically what I was dealing with. And it was ostentatious. What does the word ostentatious mean? I like the stench in there. Ostentatious means what? Oh, ostentatious. That's a different word. Characterized by vulgar or pretentious display, kind of like poet. Designed to designed to impress or attract. No, I didn't use that word. Anyway, what I mean to say is it had a really bad stench. Thank you, Red. No problem, Boom. Anything for you, dude. Was that you? Alright, let's try one more. More like Red King. More like Red Turd or Beard Turd or whatever they call me. Oh, we gotta get one more win. Alright, let's get one more for Mr. Jordy. Come on. Meatworms. I wouldn't F with someone whose street name is the Rat King. It's the kind of name that demands respect. All I've ever wanted is the respect of Twitch Prime. You have a nice avatar now. Which one do you have, Boom? You got the 3-month badge? That one's great. People love that one. I can't wait for a Les to get off his lazy butt and make a new badge for us. I can't wait. My fiance bought 24 rolls of TP. It wasn't until after we opened it that we realized it's 1 ply. What do we do? Tough it out for a month? What you need to do is waste them strategically. When you're doing a big wank, what you need to do is just grab the toilet paper and throw it, and then just kind of like roll it up and just... And she's like, where did it all go? And like, don't worry, I made a big number 2. And I had a big cleanup, but don't tell her you did a gigantic wank. You gotta try to get super excited and convince your fiance that it would be like a really good idea to TP your friend's house in the middle of the night, even though you guys are both grown adults. But as vandalism is not cool, you should also clean up and then wash their house afterwards and apologize and leave their house cleaner than before, using another roll of an entire 2 rolls of toilet paper to kind of like scrub it down. What you should do is also start, it's September 7th, you need to start letting out subtle hints to your fiance that all you've ever wanted since you were a kid was to go to Halloween as a mummy couple to a Halloween party. I know you don't have friends, I know you just want candy, but you need to wrap each other into toilet paper and then go to the Halloween party and be like, look, and just you gotta start walking around like you're a mummy. Pretend you're even sleepwalking now. And she's like, what the hell are you doing? You'd be like, I don't know, I've just been feeling like I need to walk around like this for no reason, and I don't know what's going on. Visit a psychiatrist. Pay the psychiatrist in advance an extra sum of money to tell your wife, your fiance, something about mummies. What's that? How do you feel about your mummy? And she'll think you have mommy issues, which you probably do. How many rolls have we got through? Anyway, Alez, can you help me out here?
Thrall versus Tyranda.
They sell 1 ply? Yeah, only to baboons in the circus. It's baboon grade. There's a little sticker in the corner. It says baboon grade. You gotta be really careful. It's easy to miss. It's got a hairy chimp with his red arse hanging out, eating a banana. How about 3 ply? I figured 2 was for the plebs. You figured wrong, my friend. There's some sick puppies out there. Make a paper mache model of dinosaurs with it. Yes, please, and send it to me. My favorite is the Stegosaur, but I like the Dilophosaurus. The Dilapidated-osaurus. That seems like a man who would know how to get rid of toilet paper with no questions. Hey, I don't know if Alez is here. What you gotta do, if you ever want to live life appropriately, is ask Alez how to get rid of a sack of pistachio shells. No questions asked. He'll help you out there. As will his ex-landlord. Can't imagine foreplay. It must be like wiping your butt with silk. Look, I know a thing or two about baboon grade TP. And let me just say, the honest to God truth is, it ain't pleasant. It ain't good. I really hope this game, by the way, we get a revolve. And a,
How can I help you?
not many cards would stop me from playing that on the curve, but... One play explains the baboon's red arses, doesn't it though? Doesn't it though? Man, this is hot. Such a good card this turn. If I could swing this face and guarantee I got the buff there, I would just take the trade, but I can't. And frankly, at beating the priest at 11 wins, I think getting 2 cards would be cool. He might play the 1 mana silence, which would suck. But it's not like he's getting anything, you know? It's not like he's got a Hog Rancher and a Gold Road. I just want him. It's not a big deal. Golly gee willikers. I mean, this is just it. If the buff goes there, it's phenomenal.
This ends now. Stand strong.
Next in line.
Sure. I love how we're just playing like elementals non-stop, and we've got a discount for elementals, is that right? Oh, is it already? No! That's alright. We can kill that this turn if we want. If we want to. We could play a... It's just crap. It's all crap, man. Trade it? I think I'd rather have a totem. Nah, he's gonna tap the totem. Actually kind of close. Alright, fine. Whatever. Cycle that later. Oh, that's nice. Recycled mean it's been up other people's butts? Not up it per se. It could be just in it. Could I have killed that? I could have with the rush. I'll just try. I'll get a hex. If we get a hex, we probably have a... Well, we probably just... Not just win, but we have a shot to win. If we don't get a hex, we're in trouble. Never been more sure of anything in my life. Not gonna even swing. Don't really care. I just hate that damn Elic card. Makes me want to just conjure up a hex out of nothing. Pre-recorded funky gnome. Yeah.
We come
Feels
from
kinda...
far just to see you.
You're not
Deals 3? Oh no, that deals 5. 5 is a lot. Just take it. No? Do we care? I want to bump here for sure. 5? Slap? I can't kill that. What's in my deck? What does he get? A landslide? That's all he gets. A landslide. Good, but... What's the alternative? So we hit these two. We chop there. I can't kill there. Chop there.
I wonder.
He can have his one. What if I... What's the alternative? Man, it's just you really got to think sometimes playing this damn game. I hate that.
Potions, flasks, BOE, I got it all.
This ends now.
Take the guarantee. He gets 1 landslide. We'll just try to remember that he has one. How do you like that Tiny Toys card? I only got it once. Bad deck, hard to value. Does it seem like it has good hits? Oh yeah, it's been slamming people. We got Greybows and Talons. And what else did we get that was really good? The 5 mana 1/1 that spawns a Demon Seer or Demon Seed. But it can be a 5 mana... It was a 5 mana 2/2, right? Of course. The bad hits are the Mortuary Machine and...
Arms of strength.
Mortuary Machine's pretty rough, and Aviana's in. But you can actually, I think, even get 3. I have 6 mana, and that'll be 7 down to 5. He's gonna clear my board though, but whatever. Let him clear it, I say.
Now littering. Pawn stop.
Alright, we'll just take a card. We'll just draw it before it's too late. Perfect. bad I drew that instead of whatever. You have 2 copies of Tiny Toys. Oh, you're right. Well, that's not 100%. I have the other thing too. I forgot that was a spell. He could have Landslide. I don't give a fook about his Tiny Toys. He showed us now he got maybe probably Landslide. Redbeard, you don't know the cards in your deck. Why are you making all your plays and assumptions based off of incomplete knowledge? Well, because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, okay? Is that okay? Okay if we say that? I really just want to go face. Yeah, you're right, Funky Gnome. But it's not 100%, it's 66%. 1,000%, you spent 1,000%. No chance? Do you guys understand what chance means? There's a, you know, there's a possibility he got something. I'm only gonna, I'm just trying to, he's roping, he's like, what? He's reading that now? The storm's gonna do what? Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to, but I'm just trying to stress him out while the rope is going. Yeah, I like Tiny Toys, I think it's really good. I think there's a lot of good hits. He didn't clear my board last turn, so I say fuck him. No offense or anything here. Let's play that over there. Yell at him a little. I was trying to. Not in a rude way, but more like, hey, chill out. You pulling an all-nighter again? I mean, I'm always up at this time. This is my time. I feel good. Oh, fuck off, dude. No. Why did you hit that so many times? That seems statistically unlikely. We were doing the statistical analysis of this earlier. Just didn't seem like... Anyway.
Let me tell you a story. Hogs on the loose. Crumble.
Alright, give him a bad Murloc, give him a bad card, give him one more bad card, and then 3 bad top decks, and then we're good. It's fine. That's fine. And this is
Got exotic
less fine, but still fine, I think. We do 5. Oh, I'm gonna draw the Wind Fury card here. 0% doubt in my brain. GG, lethal, stupid card. It was a great game. Darn it. Whoa, that's pretty good though. Still probably fine, right? No death rattles. Guess I'll play this. Nah, guess I'll do this if he has an AoE, I don't know. Healing Totem is killing it. Could have a Hysteria, let's see. It bonks, it bonks. Divine Shield and Rush? Taunt, okay, taunt. Kills that, we bump that. We actually cannot kill him this turn. And he can keep his guy alive. Oi, oi, oi. Should have played an extra minion, I guess. That's fine. Actually not totally fine. Will a rush do it? I guess... Hello, YouTube. Hey, Jordy. I guess 2 rush will do it, right? 2 rush will do it. 2 rush. Summon 4.
Quit distracting me.
I'll probably just drop this because it kind of screwed us last time, but it'll probably be fine. It's lucky Alez was here to coach you through all your intended misplays. That is true. Okay. The issue is that he's drawing well. Just bad for us. We didn't get a rush. How do I kill him? The taunts?
The path is lit.
We're being attacked.
Okay, so this can go in there. This taunt is really bad. I definitely want that on board. I don't need that. Let's play that and bump here to do that. Silas next turn? I mean, maybe. Okay. Well, he's drawn a taunt every turn for a lot of turns. It's not a guarantee that he's gonna keep drawing taunts, I guess. Can I kill him with the Silas? I can, I think. Yeah, if he does that, I can. What are those top decks? I mean, they're good. They're good. Ay, ay, ay. I'm like a little off. I could still roll a, I guess once I do that, I can't roll a rush anymore and kill him. I can get 3. All high quality. Yeah, that's pretty good. I can get 3 of them. Is that worth the card? If I ping, I can't...
What to do?
I think I just trade. I'm not gonna get another card. Right? I don't know.
Job's done.
Uh-oh. This is not going well. 2 Rush Minions still lethal? Yeah. Would have been, right? Maybe? Yeah. No.
It is finished. You win.
Okay. Okay. I'll take it.
You fight.
You fight well. He did fight well. There was a lot of good draws in a game where I thought we had it locked up 3 turns ago. Okay, today we went 11, 12, 12. Not bad. What do you guys want to do? Keep playing Hearth or open Pokemon packs, maybe? 12, baby. That's pretty good. Tiny fucking toys. I love it. We should make a golden tiny toys. We get lucky with a Razor Mane? Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Razor Mane. Take a nap. I'm thinking about doing a couple afternoon streams.